Right, hello, this is a wee impromptu practicey one. Right, and so just to see how you're feeling, if there's any advice or messages or anything like that. I'm just going to shuffle away. Oh, there's one out. So shuffle away so you don't have to hear them. Oh, there's another one out. Oh, another one. Oh, loads. Right. Oh, no, they're all wanting red because they're not turned over. Right, I'm sorry, but if they landed reversed, I'm just going to keep them reversed. Because, right, so you've got a nice wee 5 card spread out. So that's, yeah. Oh, past. It's just been chucked away there. You passed. That's your far past. It's certainly nearer past. I don't know if that's actually a term or anything. This is your present, and this is your near future and your far future. Right. So in your past, it looks like you've been feeling quite energetic and fiery, through passion, all for the go. You've jumped in head first into something. And you've been really enthusiastic about it, really wanting it, because it is something you want, because it's the one, so it's something you want, and you've really went for it. Now, sometimes the King of Wands can be a bit impulsive, but because he's upright here, it's quite good. Your impulsivity has paid off. I don't know if that's a term or anything. So that has led into you being the Magician, which is the first card in the tarot deck after the Fool. So that's your starting a new journey, and it's a new learning journey. It's a new, it's a totally new thing where you've had to, it's new challenges that you've never faced before, and you've had to be ultra sort of creative, I think, in the way you've handled them. Whatever's happened in the sort of recent past, or the recent past, you've managed. That's what it is. You've become the Magician. You've managed. You've figured out. You've jumped in to a situation. I think it's a situation. I don't think it's a person. I think it's a situation. You've jumped into a situation, and it's been all fiery, really fast, really frantic, and it's taken a lot of mental acuity help me there to manage it, but you've managed it, and you're feeling like the master of your tools. I don't know why that popped in. Master your tools popped in. Anyway, that's the feeling I'm getting. Your present, your Empress is blocked, or just no feeling it. You're just no feeling it. For some reason, there's something about your femininity is blocked, or you just don't feel. It's a bit, because Empress is all about your fertility and your growth and nurturing, and you're maybe neglecting yourself. That's what it is. You're neglecting yourself because you've been weaving loads of magic. That's what it is. You've been neglecting yourself, and you're feeling the effect of that, obviously. So take note that you should, in this present time, you are the Empress, and you should be treating yourself like that. It's your near future is the 4 of Wands, which is a good card. It's all about home and balance and sort of celebrating, and but I think because it's in reverse, it's about you wanting that. You're wanting the sort of connection, and you're looking for a home, or you're looking for a family sort of base, or a community or something like that. Maybe that's why your Empress is feeling a wee bit out of sorts, because you're feeling like you're out of your no comfort zone, out of your, you're feeling a bit out of sync with your home or something. Don't know, I'll come back to that. something else might pop into my head about that. Come back to that. But in the near future, you're going to be working hard and you're going to be rewarded for your skills. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe you feel like you've been neglecting something because you've been working so hard, and that's why you're feeling a bit disjointed. But this is something that obviously you can turn back up around to make it good again. And then, as you can see, they're all smiley and happy, and they've got flowers and they're celebrating. So ones is usually about, maybe you're feeling like you've got itchy feet or something like that. Ones is about wanting something, because it's in reverse, you're not getting what you want. Maybe you're wanting to be treated like the Empress and you're not getting treated like that, and that's why it's all turned upside down. But as you can see in the far future, it's all back upright again, and it's 8 pence. But it tends to be with the reverse things, it's either something that you're blocking, or it's something that you're projecting out that's maybe a negative thing that you don't want to be projected. That's maybe that sounds really odd. Something that's kind of in the subconscious that you're not really in control of, or you're not wanting, and you're trying to deal with it. Not sure why, but when don't worry about them being reversed. It can always be reversed back around, but it's just highlighting that you're no. Try to figure out why the 4 of Wands is in reverse. It's like you've got so far and you've built your wee house and your home, you've got everything all nice, but it's still no right. You're trying to figure out what that is, but it's no right because of the way you're feeling with yourself, the way you're looking at yourself or treating yourself. That's why your surroundings don't feel right at the moment. But you're going to figure that out and work on it. Maybe that's why it's the 8 of Pentacles there, because that's about what you have. So you're going to work with what you have and you're going to make it work for you. That's advice anyway, definitely, because it's at the end. So let's see if we can get some more advice. Right, how are you going to use what you have? Oh, okay. You need to have patience. So there's something, I don't know if this is related to your work or the thing that you're crafting or working on, or it's about, because that's about what you have, something that you're doing already. I think this is in relation to these, because it's filled in there. I think this is in relation to what you're wanting that you can't have, or that you're feeling you're not achieving. You need to have patience, and it will come, because that's about temperance, is about the flow of things. Just to let things flow, and eventually it will flow into its right place. I don't know, that's not a very good that's not a very good analogy, if that's the right word. But that's, or maybe, let me see, why is temperance there and why is she in reverse? Oh, one just flew out there, honestly. I've not just picked it. Because the Queen of Cups. So, your emotions are all over the place now. And you're resisting. No, I think you're resisting, because I don't see any resisting cards here. You are feeling, it's almost like you're feeling like that you're sad, but you're beating yourself up for being sad, because you're like, I've got no reason to be sad or something, because things are better than they were, but still it's just not right. But you have to have patience, because it will get right. Let's see. Oh, yep, Queen of Swords came out now. Queen of Swords for me with this particular deck, I find she is when when she's upside down, she's bad. But it's about being in control of your thoughts and taking account for them and sort of dispensing of what's useful and what's not, I suppose, in a way. She's very strategical as the Queen of Swords, and she's sharp, and she's, oh, maybe you're dealing with a Queen of Swords and you're the Queen of Cups. That's maybe what it is, and that's why Temperance. Oh, that's what it is. There's two females at no loggerheads with each other, but opposites. They've got the Queen of Cups, and she's feeling blocked because she's getting hammered by the Queen of Swords. Now this could either be somebody in your life, or it can be actually, I don't know what the bells are all about, it's alright. Or it could actually be your two, not two selves, that makes you sound like you've, no, it's like you're, everybody's got sort of the balance, it's your balance. Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords. So that's your emotions and your thoughts, your ego and your thoughts. Or you are in a close relationship with a Queen of Swords and she's brutal, she's tyrannical. Although it's not bad, because it's not the worst, it's just, it's not like it's something that's really devastatingly horrible, can't handle it. It's just, it almost seems like it's just, she doesn't seem to have the problem, is what I'm saying. It's like you're the one that's suffering through it. Let me just see. Right, putting the right way in. Right, why are the two queens here? Okay, right, relationships, communicating, partnerships. I'm just going to put them, I'm going to put them to the side because you'll not be able to see them otherwise. Hanged Man, different perspective. Right, so it looks like you need to get together, have a wee chat, whether it be with somebody else or with yourself. Get the lay of the land and figure out a different perspective, or look at it from each other's perspectives or something like that. And it is, the Hangman's a toughie because it's another patience card, so it's going to take patience. But Ten of Cups is good. So that's like, once she's have this wee chitty chat and hangs out for her, because imagine the chitty chat's going to lead to huffiness or time away from each other for a wee minute or two or 5 or whatever, just to get things into perspective, and then happy, joyous, happy families. 10 of Cups, all your emotions and have been heard and everything's felt and put in place, and things seem quite happy, like the wee folk are skipping. So that's probably, hopefully, what will be happening with the relationship. It's a very emotional relationship-y, and I'm glad to see there's only one swords, and it's the Queen of Swords where it's, so that's a good thing, that's structure, and that's, she's toeing the line and she's keeping control of things, so it's not a bad thing, it's just it sometimes feels like oppression. But stick with it. Knight Pentacles, he's a slow moving knight, so knight in shining armour. It's slow moving though, he's strategical, he's laid out plans, which I imagine you've done, you've been thinking about this a lot, I think, or somebody's thinking, because somebody's got the swords. And basically you have to appreciate what you have and work with it and move forward, and make slow progress. Well, no, that sounds horrible. Work forward, move forward, make slow progress. No, make small goals so that you can make progress at your own pace, and so that you're seeing some sort of achievement out of it. Because it's hard when it's two people you're working with, or it's yourself you're trying to talk some sense into. It's also a meeting of, I don't see any boundaries there, so there's no boundaries and things, so that's good. So there should be a meeting of minds and an alliance that they made. Let me just see. Any more advice, messages, a summer upper? Oh, that what we want to do. Yep, you have to change, new perspective, new mental attitudes. I don't know quite how to phrase that. Just looking at things in a new way. Because the air's been cleared. That's what it is. The air's been cleared. You'll be able to look at things in a new way, and you're coming out after the battle with your sword raised high. Because it's going to be beneficial and helpful for both of you. I don't see MD getting, or anybody, any misfortune out of it at all, because they're all really good cards. And then it ends, the final message is 3 Cups, which is about celebrating friendship and getting together. So imagine you're going to be, well, imagine loads of people will be meeting up with people pretty soon, but you're definitely going to be meeting up with people, and it's going to be fun. I think that's it, but all in all, that's pretty good. That's good reading. Quite happy for you, other than the fact that your wee Empress is in reverse. So you could be maybe some self-love and realising that we don't really have much control of our surroundings, so, but we do have control of our emotions to an extent, in the way we deal with people, and it's always better to have it out in a nice diplomatic, nice friendly manner to clear the air, so that you can move forward and be pals. Don't know if that made any sense whatsoever, but that's what came out. Thank you. See ya.